Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA, Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steel.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the James.
You know, one thing I want to ask both of y'all, right? Bob, I'm pretty sure you grew up fighting, right? Mm-hmm. You gangster, you got to, you had to scrap, get a scrap, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You took karate coming up, right?
I did kind of bak fu. It's a mix of kung fu, karate, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, judo. So it's kind of like MMA because like taekwondo, the kicks are nice, but they can't punch for shit.
All right.
And like the throws of judo, they could throw. So it was kind of like a mixed. Yeah. But I did that when I was young. Yeah.
All right. Now, you fighting and you run across a motherfucker like this in the street. What do you do?
I'm a pop cuz.
Instantly.
I'm a pop cuz. If we get to squabbling like that and I see
get to
he
doing
got
all
too
this
much
other
for me,
shit,
yeah, man. That's if I'm strapped. But if I ain't strapped, I'm gonna get in. Like I say, the rules of a warrior.
You don't
homie,
care.
No. Rules of a warrior, my nigga. I know a nigga right now, homie. I swear to God, I'll back to back with him many times that done lost every fight. But he was a real nigga. He never ran. He never tucked his tail. Like that don't make you no real nigga for losing no fight or nothing like that, homie. You know what I mean? It's where your heart at, bro. Like I ain't won every fight, but I guarantee you can't no nigga say I ever marked out, ran, none of that type shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna get my get back. Believe that. But if a nigga like you with skills and I'm strapped, I'm gonna pop your motherfucking
Nigga got
ass.
skills. Come on, like, we some hood niggas.
Yeah,
We got a little squabbles.
It would be too late. You wouldn't even know. It would be too late. It would be too late.
It
would be too late. It would be too late.
It's over with.
It would be too late.
Pull out and pop and
You
keep
see
it.
you saying it'd be too late, right?
It would.
Once I see you that confident and this nigga know what the fuck he doing, and I'm ready. I don't be
Look, listen. I used to do security. I used to do security at the Hoodest Club in Sacramento, Polari. But listen, I'd have to kick people out, people acting a fool. People, I mean, I think I got shut down because someone got shot in there. Someone, whatever. But they'd have me go kick people out, and big niggas, I come in there, hey man, you gotta go, you take your hat, and I think I talked myself out a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong, we stomp fools out, don't get me wrong. But they be looking at me like, why are you so nice? Like, why? Yeah. I'm like, you gotta go, like, we're going out, the easy way, the hard way.
But ain't your hands registered though?
Yeah.
But they didn't know. I don't tell people I'm not Mr. Big and Bad. I'm not Mr.
I'm just telling motherfucker, nigga, I fight.
No.
Well, see, what people don't know.
No.
Look, Bob.
No.
This is what people don't know.
I can't.
If this dude hits you and you shoot him, it's self-defense all day because he ain't supposed to be putting his hands on nobody. Only in the ring. So that's a free shot.
That's why I said
I'm trying to get y'all game.
That's why I said
a free
shot, nigga.
I'll give y'all body shots. I'll give y'all free body shots.
All this shit, nigga.
Even a body shot,
nigga, real quickly.
I'll give y'all free body shots.
That's just like Mike Tyson, man. Who in the fuck gonna stand in front of Mike Tyson? A regular nigga, like a hood nigga, stand in front of him.
No nigga.
I ain't, cause if he come talking to me like that, you ain't the only fool on this planet.
That boy.
And I'm gonna shoot you like I'm stupid. I'm gonna kick you afterwards. I ain't talking about you personally, Mike Tyson. But I'm just saying. Only right motherfucker that, I match what you are.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So if shit like that happens,
a motherfucker. Don't doubt
you gotta watch that shit nowadays because it's a lot of these niggas out here now. It's a lot of him right now. It's a lot of Mac Paynes out here. You think you be playing with a bullshit ass white boy? No, real shit though.
Not like me though.
You think you would be playing with the average joke because niggas like that, they don't wear shit like this. They don't sag. They pay. You wouldn't even know this nigga was a fighter. And then just say something, you said something to Cub Broad or something.
It's one motherfucker. It's one motherfucker in every hood. In every hood that'll match up with him.
On my mama.
It's one motherfucker in every hood. It's that one homie that got squabbles. Like, ain't losing no fight.
Like Big Space Ghost.
Knocking niggas out.
Lano. Nigga the low. Nigga.
You gotta, I mean, it's not hard to understand. It's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody for everybody, regardless where you come from. You know what I'm saying? But what you're doing in the ring and how you doing it, a lot of motherfuckers would have gave up when old boy was up in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers would have just hit the cameras and said, fuck
That's what I think too. That's what I think. I feel like a lot of people just get TKO'd. When people just start getting hit, they give up. Yeah. I've been kicked in the head in Tampa, Florida. Don't even remember. Drop, came up, hit a spinning back fist. I'm a dog, bro.
That's that panic button.
I'm a dog, bro.
Oh my God, I'm losing.
I fucking
What's your record, bro?
I think I'm 17-8.
Professional.
17-8.
Okay.
But I've had like 50 amateur fights. I'm 50-3 as an amateur.
When did you decide to go pro? How do you
At
decide
Reggae
that?
on the River. But I fought a few fights. You know, I was a champion in Reno. I was a champion in a bunch of places. But when I started fighting, I wanted to be one of the best in the world. That's what I wanted to be from day one. I didn't do it to be a local celebrity or none of that. Like, I did it to be one of the best in the world. No, I did it to be one of the best in the world, to be able to support my family, make a lot of money, and do whatever I want.
Let me ask you a
That's what I
question.
do, right?
Let me ask you a question. Do you worry about the after effects? Like when you get older, like Muhammad Ali and everybody else that fight, take them blows, and now you got speech impediment. Now you moving your hands. Your reflexes is short now.
Yeah.
You scared of that?
No, I beat up my body a lot, but I do a lot of recovery. I mean, I train 6 hours a day probably, but I recover. I'm getting massages.
Okay, what exercise you do for the brain?
Oh shit.
Do you lift weights with the brain for the brain?
A little bit of weights. I do a lot of body weight stuff.
That would go the same thing. I could ask you still, because we both got kids, play football. How do you feel about the effects of football on Chris?
I always told my son like this: the moment you don't feel right in your head, leave it alone, because you still got too much to offer the world. You know what I mean? So I always tell my son, if you ever feel it ain't worth it, I just don't think it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? There's other stuff you can do outside. You know what I'm saying? Some kids can't imagine doing nothing else but playing football.
Exactly.
And I always tell them, I say, man, it's a way big. You got a whole nother life after that. You know, life is like a book. It got chapters in it. You might go to these first 10 chapters doing this and that, then it switch up halfway. Something may happen drastic in your life, and you might wind up doing some shit that you didn't even contemplate on. You know how many people find out they painters or they got a talent for, putting tables and shit together. You know what I'm saying? There's other stuff. Life ain't over with when one thing stop, but I definitely wouldn't want my son to keep playing. And that was one of the things I was going to ask you. I know your mom be bugging out when she watching you fight, don't she?
Yeah, she used to worry about me, though. She used to be worried. And then she came and saw me fight, and then she was worried about the other dude, you know. She's like,
you a badass little kid, nigga?
No, I was good, but I was like determined, you know what I mean? I was scraping my head on the floor before I could crawl. I was, acting the fool, just always trying to break out of shit, always doing
she
shit.
Knew you was tough.
Do moms ever try to get you to quit?
My mom was mad about the ear, though. She was mad about the ear.
Oh, she was mad about you knocked dude's ear off?
Yeah, she was mad. She's like, Mac, it's not funny. She called me right after. I'm like, it's not funny, Mom, but it's going viral. We got to go with it.
Do you recommend that kids take your path as far as UFC is going?
UFC's tough. I don't recommend just everyone to do it. Like, the chances of me, like, my career, like, you can't lose, like, certain fights. You can't get knocked out. Like one thing in the road of trying to make it to the UFC, you're done. You lose the wrong fight, you're never making it to the UFC. It's like, you could get cut after one fight. Like, it's such a
So they basically put you up against a match, and if you lose that shit,
you're done forever.
Go sit down.
You're done forever, and
Even
people
though it's
still,
just one fight, but that particular match.
But shouldn't it depend on how well you fight? Because I mean, you might match up evenly with somebody, but that motherfucker, it just might be his day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're an even match.
That's a real gladiator sport.
It's a cold game. It's a cold game.
Yeah,
like I've been through. Like this is my 4th UFC contract. I'm renegotiating again. After I fought that dude in Brazil, I fought this dude Mike Perry, who was big time name. Mike Perry's a savage. They had me fight him in Orlando. That next fight in his hometown on Fox, like Simpsons Fox. No, I pieced that fool up. It was the last fight on my contract because I lost that one in Brazil. If I would have lost that, I would have been cut. But I smashed him on TV, pieced him up on Fox. Got new contracts. They throw me to the wolves all the time, and I go in there and fucking kill it.
That's the expectations, though, when you're starting from the bottom.
I was the worst underdog. I was -5. He was -500 or something to beat me.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. I went on there and destroyed him,
but that's
embarrassed
when you have to
him.
start making a name for yourself when they underestimate.
It did.
That's the same thing like with my son in the position he plays in football. Okay, he's a quarterback. He's going to this school, you know. Freshman year, he was the starter, freshman, played every game, balled out. But when it comes to the next year, it's automatically told to him, you're going to sit. Got a kid already. Is no competition, no competing, no nothing. You automatically going to be the backup. And it's like, fuck that shit. So I ended up transferring him because it's about your abilities, what you believe in. But
your son playing for Bishop Gorman?
No, my son played for
the school Snoop son played for?
No, my son played here. He play right now. He played for Chaparral High School down in Temecula. Yeah. But you don't go through all this shit. But that's what other people look at. They underestimate your abilities because they automatically want you to take the back seat.
Yep.
And we don't believe in shit like that. I don't believe in the shit. I do believe in competition. Now, just don't hand a motherfucker the shit. I can work for it, but at least let me work for it. But like I said, when you coming in this game, you gonna be looked at as the underdog because you ain't made that name yet. So the motherfuckers gonna look at you and be like, oh yeah, let's put him up against so-and-so. We know so-and-so gonna whoop his ass. That's gonna make us look good. So in them type of situations, you gotta scratch, crawl, fight, bite a nigga nuts off if you got to let a motherfucker know I'm not finna just lay down on this, oh, you finna slide a nigga some little change and shit. I'm gonna go up in there, whatever. You gotta scratch your way to the top in them situations.
Exactly. Now you heard what he said. Right? The only difference between now and the gladiator days is they killed you back then. It's still the same shit. You lose your ass out of there.
You done.
You know what I'm saying? You damaged like what's the girl's name? Ronda Rousey, the white girl.
Yeah.
The white girl. She was the toughest thing moving, man. She went out there and old girl, and it wasn't just a loss. She got her ass whooped. I feel bad, you know. I'm sorry, baby, but I was like some Ronda Rousey. I used to be thinking about, man, I'd love to take her ass down.
She was cool. She was cool.
James said when you do too much of the shit. And you get to underestimate the motherfucker.
But no, she did get her ass
whooped. You look at a little nigga like that nigga's a killer.
And it kind of went down for her. Because she was getting, nigga, she was motherfucking motion pictures and big time. She was the shit. And underestimated. I guarantee a motherfucker underestimated the opponent.
Holly Holm and Amanda.
She got beat
like a dude.
That's every
day underestimated her.
Exactly.
But her opponent was training every day like, I'm going to beat her ass. And she underestimated Ronda
Rousey. That's that Tyson shit. That's that Tyson and Buster Douglas.
Really happened.
Like, now I'm finna go over here and beat the shit out of nigga. I'm going to beat the shit out of nigga. And the nigga coming off a mama done...
What's up with this Evander Tyson shit? Is that shit for real?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Evander like this, bro. Like, I done been around... Not like that, bro. I done been around him a few times. I don't think he even ready to get in no ring no more, bro. Well, like Evander, like...
You know what they doing it? I think it's all about the money. Them motherfuckers just want to get in there. Fuck.
Like with Roy Jones.
I will sacrifice my. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I sacrifice my body for a couple of million. Fuck it, go knock me out.
You like this, though, James.
Go
like,
it don't matter. And I was just saying that. I was just saying that earlier. All of them get that condition. Yeah. Just like the cauliflower. Every fighter I seen, their ears are like that.
That's why I asked him that.
Every fighter that you see today, that's older, they got that. You know what I'm saying?
Like that Parkinson's kind of
the brain can't be shook up that much. You know what I'm saying?
We don't get hit a lot.
That's what I asked you. Is that why
we don't get hit a lot? We don't hurt. I'm not going to worry about.
You don't get hit a lot.
That's worse than boxing, though, homie.
No, it's not. No. Y'all will get hit like 500 times.
Yeah, but then y'all
UFC, you get hit like
what the skill
few good times, you're knocked out. How you get concussions is when you get hurt, and then you get up. And then you get hit again. When in UFC you get smoked, they stop it and you're done. You get to recover. Boxing, you get up 2 times in a round, all fights.
And I look at it like with y'all shit.
Well, you go to sleep. You're supposed to go to sleep.
Nigga you fighting.
You're supposed to go to sleep.
The motherfucker could not be a boxer. He could be a motherfucker who could choke you out. He'll be a nigga who break your arm. Y'all got all kind of different shit and just squaring off against a nigga for like just 2-3 minutes straight. A motherfucker go, I ain't finna hit you once. Some motherfuckers don't even punch.
No,
I'm finna come in, grab on your ass, and put you in a twist and make your ass tap out on some shit.
So
like,